TV6 interview, Cunupia councillor.
The spike in murders, armed robberies and violent crime has led the councillor for Cunupia to describe his community as a hotspot. The triple murder at the Pizza Boys outlet on the southern main road is mere yards away from Richard Sukhdeo's office and the police station.
Up to this morning in Sugrim Street within my district, another Honda car was taken. So there's a lot of incidents that are happening on a daily basis. When we read about hotspots and other areas and things are happening, the pattern has come to Cunupia.
Sukhdeo describes last Sunday's daylight triple murder as a scene out of the wild, wild west.
That was on the main road, right on the southern main road, and a gun, bullets were being sprayed in a car. I don't know how many bullets it was. It's beyond count. So this is brazen daylight. This is probably around midday. And this is happening. So it's like, that is how I can make the analogy like the Wild Wild West. And residents now are saying that if this could happen on the main road in broad daylight, what can happen in our side streets?
He says the serenity of the once safe community is now shattered.
And just a couple of hours later, they had Spanish nationals toting guns in a fast food outlet open, robbing the place. Unfortunately, no one died there.
Cunupia has become a haven for criminals who want to lie low, forcing residents to be in panic mode.
One business owner who opened their business just 2 weeks ago are telling me they are fearful now of keeping their business open. So this is what the upsurge in crime is doing now. People are gripped in fear. A couple of people called me and told me, listen, I have my children here. I am going to plan to migrate now.
Residents, the councillor says, are aware police cannot be everywhere at the same time, nor can they operate in a vacuum. But even their efforts, he says, are limited.
Every community has WhatsApp group, which I am part of as the councillor. And what we are doing is we are having meetings, and every group now is doing this neighborhood watch thing with air horns and hiring of security who can afford. But the hiring of security firms, it is not going too well because much of the people cannot afford to pay money for security, with the cost of living and whatever. So that is something that is not going too well in terms, because sometimes you have 150 people and you get 25 or 30 people who are willing to contribute towards the security, paying that private security. So the other aspect they are doing too is trying to get some funds to increase, put some cameras at the main entrance and exit points.
Sukhdeo says the influx of migrants is contributing to the crime scourge.
In the beginning, I tell you, there was empathy towards them. Now there is apprehension, because even the ones who means well, they are now being denied that position. So it's a sort of they are being broad brushed because of a few. They won't know who to trust. Remember, we do not know these people.
But immediately, the councillor pleads with authorities to better equip and resource Cunupia police to deal with the escalating crime situation. Urvashi Tamori, Rupnarayan, TV6 News.